Terrific good evening, everybody, and I've got something I want to do with you tonight that I trust will be really exciting for you. I want you to grab a piece of paper, just any kind of a piece of paper you can, and a pen, all right? And just find one somewhere quickly. If you can't find paper, you can write on the collar of the person in front of you. Or you do what my wife does, write on her hand, you know, just anything. But I want you to grab a piece of paper, anything. It can be back of a receipt, back of an envelope, back of anything, and take a pen. And I want you to write down in large letters these 6 alphabetical letters. All right, just real quickly, write these 6 alphabetical letters down. The letter U, all right? The letter R, okay? The letter A, good. The letter M. The letter V, and finally the letter P. Okay, we've got 6 alphabetical letters that you've written down on the back of something, and they are the letters U, R, A, M, V, P. Now, you've begun to catch it already, but very simply, those 6 alphabetical letters say U, R, A, MVP. Let's start with the first one, U. Y-O-U. It's so exciting to realize how important you are. Always remember this. You are one in the world, but you are the world to one. Think about that for a moment. Say it with me. You are one in the world, but you are the world to one. Scriptures tell us that before the world was created, you were on God's mind. He actually knew you. And He chose you for something special He wanted to do on planet Earth. Very, very simply, none of us are here by accident. Every one of us was born on purpose for a purpose. And that's exciting to know. So you were created in God's mind before He created the earth. And scriptures actually say that according as He hath chosen us, He actually chose us before the foundation of the world. So we're not accidents. We are here on special assignment. And your purpose, as I call your planet purpose, is your special assignment. And that's so exciting. Because all of a sudden, when you have purpose, you have passion. Without purpose, you just exist. But the moment you find your purpose for being here, it totally changes your life and your future. So you are. Now, this isn't something that's in your past. You know, you used to be. Or something you can maybe attain to in the future. Right this moment, if you're alive, you are a MVP. A lot of times people say, well, you know, I just don't have any passion. I don't have anything to live for. There's no hope in my life. I almost wish I wasn't here. Hey, if you're still alive, there's a purpose for you being here. You are a MVP. Now, I've been to hundreds of sports games and watched my kids play from the age of, what, 8 on until they were in their, well, 20s, okay? And I've been blessed so many times, probably 50, 100, I don't know. I know we had about 100 and 150 trophies in our basement on a shelf of just one of my kids. And so many of those trophies said MVP, 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 MVP. Because MVP stood for Most Valuable Player. And that was a great honor to get a trophy or medal for being Most Valuable Player of that game or that tournament or whatever it was. But in life, MVP stands for Most Valuable Person. And every single one of us was born to be a most valuable person. The proof of that is the fact that every single one of us is different. And inside of us are passions and gifts with our personality and physical capabilities that is different from any other person on earth. So we have a DNA assignment that's different from anybody else. And we are needed. There are people that need what we are. And that's where our purpose comes from. That's where our planet purpose is. And so it's so exciting to know we are most valuable people. But to be one of God's most valuable people, MVP also stands for mission, vision, and passion. And the exciting thing is to know what my mission is. Every major corporation has a mission statement of some kind. And you know, God created every single one of us to have a mission statement, to know what our assignment is, to know what our planet purpose is, to know what our God dreams are. And that is our mission. And always remember this. Every time you have a mission or you find your mission, it's always a mission impossible. That's not only the name of an old TV series, it's really the name of our lives personally. That any mission that you have for your assignment on this planet is always going to seem impossible. You know, if your mission is, well, you know, I could do that, that's possible, I could attain that. Well, it's probably your idea and a good idea and maybe a wonderful thing to do. But when you are challenged within yourself to do something that seems absolutely impossible, you don't know in your present circumstances how you could ever do it, that's a good sign that it's a God dream, a God mission, because it's impossible. Vision. Vision is your mission in Technicolor. And as you see in color and detail what your mission is. And it's so important that we imagine, that we see. One of the great principles of achieving anything in life is always begin with the end in mind. Always begin with the end in mind. So when you begin, you see that end in mind, and that's the only way you can do that is by visualizing. You see it in your mind as if it already has happened. Always remember this. Anything created naturally is always seen twice. Everything created naturally is always seen twice. Anything you can see, even in this room where we sit right now, that has been created was seen first by somebody in their imagination. But when you begin to imagine it, then it becomes possible. Vision is so important. Vision is your mission in Technicolor. Now, once you know your mission and you begin to see it as it's going to be, always remember this. Here's a little key that will encourage you. Your mission, when you begin to see it, is always bigger and better than what you see. That's really exciting, to think that it'll always be bigger and better than what you see. And the moment you begin to visualize the assignment or purpose that you have, that's where the passion begins to happen. And all of a sudden, passion is living your dream. There's nothing more exciting in life than to begin every day living your dream. And you go all day, and you hate to have to go to bed at night, but you have to. But you get up in the morning to live your dream again. And when you are living your dream or living your passion, you'd work 7 days a week. You'd even do what you're doing even if they didn't pay you. Why? Because you love to do it. You just love to do it. It's your passion. And when you find your mission, develop your vision, and begin living your passion, that's when you become an MVP, most valuable person. One of the exciting things we have the privilege of doing every week in many different ways is from our World Dream Academy, running a number of courses to help you develop your mission, vision, and passion. We do it on Skype in Africa and Europe every week. We do it on conference calls in North America each week. We do it in person, in weekends, in different places. And the excitement of it is to be able to share how do you develop that mission, vision, and passion. And one of our most exciting ones for me that I love doing, one of the courses that I do 7 days a week, pay or not, is our Dare to Dream course. The Dare to Dream course. And we help you discover your gifts and your dreams, what your dreams are. What dreams should you have in your life? How do you know those are dreams that you should really pursue? And then we help you on the most important. What are your God dreams? We call them MAD dreams. MAD stands for make a difference. And we all need to have make a difference dreams. When you find your mission in life, it will always be a MAD dream. Anything that comes from God will always make a difference in the lives of other people. And so we help you do that. We help you find your gifts and your dreams. And then we help you find your planet purpose. We don't tell you what they are, we just help you find the clues. And if you can find the clues, you'll find the dreams yourself. And that's what we did. And then in the course, we go a step further, and what we do is help you follow through with all of that in a number of different ways, because it's so important to find, found, and follow your gifts and your dreams. And then we show you and help you know the difference between being a dream chaser and a dream carrier. And the difference is very, very simple. When you have a dream that's a personal dream, you have to chase that dream. And there are ways to chase that dream and to make it happen. And we help you know what to do and how to do it. But a dream carrier is when you recognize a dream in your spirit, in your heart, that God has put in your heart to do, and that's your assignment on the planet. It may involve people here, it may involve people in other countries, anywhere in the world, but there's a purpose for what you're doing. And a dream carrier is so much different than a dream chaser. We help you know the difference between the two, because how you look at each is going to be so different. I'll just give you one real quick example. When you are a dream chaser, you want to look at that dream and put a time limit on it. You say, okay, this is what I want to do, and this is how I want to do it, and this is where I want to be at this kind of a time. And the moment you put a time limit on your dream, then the dream becomes a goal. But when you are a dream carrier of a dream God has put in your spirit, you cannot put a time limit on it, because it's not your dream. He's going to bring it to pass at the right time. And it will often seem to be the wrong time. You know, you'll think he's forgotten about it and he's not there anymore. But it will happen. Just got to hold on. And so it's so important to know the difference between being a dream chaser and a dream carrier. And finally, we teach and share with you how to practice the laws of the dream. There are a number of laws of the dream. And when you begin to practice the law of recognition, the law of attraction, the law of gratitude, and other principles or laws of the dream, these help release that dream and see them come to pass. And when they do come to pass, you'll be a person of mission, vision, and passion, and you'll be able to say, I am an MVP, the most valuable person. So, to close, let me give you 3 more alphabetical letters. 3 more alphabetical letters. W-O-W. W-O-W says, wow. WOW stands for winner of winners. Very simply, if you're alive on planet Earth, you're a winner. Only winners make it. But when you know your mission, vision, and passion and become an MVP, you are a winner of winners, because few have ever discovered that. And so, together you can say with me the last 3 letters, wow. And that's what life is all about.
Wow.
Thanks so much.